Hey, what's going on, people of the intertubes? Let's talk about technology. And not just technology, but how it's helped us and why some people think it's a bad thing. But I'm going to say this, I really don't think so. I think it's an amazing progression in society. Okay, and I'll give you some examples here real quick. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my Xbox and my PVR. So, but first let's talk about just general technology. All right. The pluses of technology outweigh the minuses of technology. And I'll tell you, the reason I'm saying that is because everybody today is connected via a device. Now, if you know me, some of you may know me, so that I have a couple of Apple devices. I have my Apple iPad 2, which I actually ordered the iPad 3, which I will be getting Friday. This is the iPad 2. And I have an iPhone 4S, which never leaves my side. And without my devices, I couldn't check my mail. I couldn't keep up with things from work. Yeah, I've got two laptops. I got a PC laptop and I have a MacBook. But sometimes I don't want to carry that stuff with me. So I have all this stuff. I have this little guy that's in my pocket. And it does everything for me when I don't want to carry the bigger items with me. Same thing with the iPad. Now, I do photography stuff. Obviously, there's a 50D box up there, but I actually shoot with two 7Ds, which I have in the bag on that side. And I do a lot of stuff via my iPad, so it's also a great tool for that. So technology has not only helped us in regards to connecting with one another and keeping track of things, but it helps with hobbies and side jobs like mine with photography. It's such a huge difference. I can make photos just pop with the iPad, and even on my phone. And the camera on my phone is amazing. It's kind of a funny story. Speaking of cameras and phones and technology, I was showing my sister FaceTime, and if you don't know what FaceTime is, it's where you can video call between two Apple devices and FaceTime with that person. And I FaceTimed with her for the first time a couple weeks ago, and she was freaking out because she has an iPhone 4, and she's freaking out. She's never seen it. She's like, oh my God, I don't fucking believe it. I can actually video chat with you. Those were her exact words. Her and her 6-year-old daughter were there, and she was freaking out. She's like, oh my God, I don't believe this. I don't believe this, and it was just funny because, I couldn't do that, even 3 years ago, you really couldn't do that, And 20 years ago, nobody could do that. So technology has become a huge step forward in society, and it's just like, wow, we wouldn't, where would we be without it? If we don't have it, didn't have it, where would we be? I mean, a lot of us who do YouTube things like me, I wouldn't be able to express my feelings about things on here. I wouldn't be able to communicate with my friends and family as much as easy as I do now. I mean, I'm on Facebook all the time. I'm on, Twitter and, Skype and things like that. And without these things, I couldn't communicate with the people I care about, or, people that are friends, and just joking around and, watching YouTube videos. Where society has become, I think, closer in a way with the way technology has become. I don't think it's a bad thing. Now, yeah, some people will say, well, the interaction is not human. Well, I mean, you can say the same thing about anything that's bad, that's good, that you could say something bad about it. Some people could say Xbox Live is making kids crazy. I'm an Xbox player. Obviously, I have a Gears of War Special Edition. I actually have two Xboxes. I have one upstairs, and I got one down here in my man cave / computer area / whatever you want to call it. There's a drum kit on that side of the room. My trumpet's over there, since I'm a classical trumpet player. My trumpet players and my music stand's over there. And, I have two Xboxes, and I enjoy them a whole lot. I like being on Xbox Live. It lets me communicate with people, not just, people of every age is on Xbox Live. I've actually, with like Modern Warfare 2, you got a lot of guys that are military that play on Xbox Live when they're on leave, or if they're off duty and they've come home, they play on Xbox Live, like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, or even Halo Reach, which I've run into a bunch there, and they're really cool to chat with. And you got the younger guys too, they're really cool to chat with. Like, and it's a really cool story about how Xbox Live has taught somebody something. There's a Dutch young gentleman that's on there who speaks amazing English for being Dutch, And he's learned a lot of it from Xbox Live. From hearing us talk, he's learned a lot of what he knows from Xbox Live. And I think that's really, really cool that he can learn something. Sorry, I'm moving my cursor for a second. He can learn things from Xbox Live and be able to apply that in a real world setting. And he can communicate with people in a different language other than his own. And he's even admitted to, he said, I've learned a lot from just being on Xbox Live. If you listen to him, he doesn't even sound Dutch. I mean, he's got a slight accent, but obviously that's going to be there. And it's really amazing that something from technology would help somebody learn a new language to that degree that they can communicate with you very, very well, by using a voice communication system that we wouldn't have had 10, 15 years ago. We wouldn't have been able to do those things, and he wouldn't have learned that stuff. He would have been, not that it would have been a bad thing for him to know his own language, but now he knows 2 languages where he can communicate with us and he communicate with his friends in Dutch. And I think that's really cool. Now, other than, than Xbox Live, we have our phones and our iPads and things like that, and we all communicate on that type of a level where we're all connected together in a big family, so to speak. Yeah, some people don't want to be a part of this family. Some people we don't want a part of this family. But there's no way we're going to change that, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So let's just embrace technology for what it is and enjoy it. Now, speaking of enjoying it and Xbox Live, I bought something this last week, and I'm going to start doing 1 vlog a week, or 2 vlogs a week, maybe. And I'm also going to be putting up some game footage. For those of you who know what this is, it would be an HD PVR. It is the Hauppauge, I think that's how you pronounce it. Excuse me. It would be the Hauppauge PVR. I'm going to start doing some, not montages. There's so many montages up on YouTube. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing some funny clips, some funny kills, some funny random explosion, things like that from like Halo and from Modern Warfare 3. Maybe even Gears of War, and I'll throw some Skyrim stuff in there too. We'll see. It depends on what I want to do. But I want to put one of those up each week too, and see if you guys enjoy that as well. I love technology, as you can tell. I love my iPhone. I love my iPad. I'm gonna love my iPad 3. I'm still not sure who I'm giving my iPad 2 yet to. I'll figure that out later. Anyways, technology is a great thing. Everybody should embrace it and love it and enjoy it. Don't knock it. It's amazing. It helps people grow. It helps people learn. It brings people together. And I'm going to be putting up some stuff off the PVR soon. So, and you'll see my gamer tag then at some point off of Xbox. Maybe I'll just put it up anyways. I'll probably put it in my link in the description when I put the video up so that people know what it is. But if you do send me a friend request, please leave a voice message to say where you're from, so you're not some weird stalker, creepy guy who wants to try to kill me. That would be bad. Anyways, enjoy technology. And as I say at the end of every one of my videos, first, I will see you guys later. And second, stay safe online and in the real world. Embrace it. Don't hate it.